Imagine stumbling upon a mystery that could change the course of history forever. In the year 2024, we find our beloved heroes, Marty McFly and Dr. Emmett Brown, comfortably retired from their thrilling escapades through time. Their days of dashing Delorean drives and paradoxical predicaments are, they thought, well behind them. But as fate would have it, the universe has a different plan in store. A series of historical anomalies like ripples in the fabric of time begin to appear. Curiosity piqued, they dust off their time-traveling hats and delve into the mystery. Their investigation reveals a startling truth, a message from the future that shakes them to their core. The message, a cryptic warning from an unknown source, speaks of an impending catastrophe, a seismic event that threatens to unravel the very fabric of time. The stakes? Nothing less than the fate of humanity itself. The cause? A dictator, a central figure in the atrocities of World War II, who, the message insists, must never be born. Their retirement plans abruptly abandoned, Marty and Doc find themselves thrust back into the fray. They uncover hidden documents, relics from an uncertain future, confirming their worst fears. The duo realizes that the fate of humanity now hinges on their success, and the weight of this responsibility bears heavily on their shoulders. Reluctantly, yet resolute, they prepare themselves for a mission of utmost importance. The task at hand is not just a race against time, but a battle to save time itself from collapsing into chaos. The dictator's existence threatens to trigger a chain of events that could lead to an unimaginable crisis. And it's up to Marty and Doc to prevent this catastrophe. The journey that lies ahead is fraught with danger and uncertainty, but they know what they must do. The past, present and future intertwine in a delicate dance, and our heroes are about to step onto the dance floor. And so, a new adventure begins. Traveling back in time is no small feat, especially when the fate of humanity hangs in the balance. Doc and Marty step into the Delorean, the iconic time-traveling machine, now enhanced with new stealth capabilities. They set the dial to the early 1900s, the time and place where they must prevent the birth of a dictator who would change the course of history. As they journey back in time, they find themselves in Austria, a society on the precipice of war. Their mission is clear: ensure that Adolf Hitler is never born. Yet, navigating the social norms and customs of this era proves to be a challenge. The clothes, the language, the attitudes, everything is different. They're strangers in a familiar land, trying their best to blend in, while also attempting to change the course of history. The stakes are high, and the decisions they must make are complex. Do they intervene directly, or do they subtly influence events? How do they ensure their actions don't create a paradox that could have disastrous effects on the future? These are questions they grapple with as they weave their way through this early 20th century world. Their journey is fraught with close calls and heart-pounding adventures. They must dodge detection by those who would be their allies in the future and those who would be their enemies. It's a delicate balancing act, one they must execute perfectly to ensure the survival of humanity. They find themselves in a series of harrowing situations, each one testing their resolve, their courage and their ingenuity. From narrow escapes to tense standoffs, their mission takes them on a whirlwind adventure through a time where every decision can alter the future. As they navigate these challenges, they remain steadfast in their mission, knowing that the fate of humanity rests on their shoulders. They are the architects of a new timeline, one that could potentially save millions of lives and alter the course of history. But what happens when you alter the past? Returning to the present, they are met with a reality far from what they expected. It's 2024, but not the 2024 they left behind. Instead, they find themselves standing at the crossroads of two distinct realities, each a reflection of a world shaped by their actions in the past. In one reality, the world has unfolded as we know it. The scars of World War II are etched deep into the annals of history, a testament to the human capacity for both destruction and resilience. This reality, though marred by the atrocities of war, is also a testament to the progress born from adversity. It's a world that has learned from its mistakes, a world striving to do better. Then there's the other reality, a reality where a certain dictator never existed. Here, the world has taken a vastly different path. Without the devastation of World War II, humanity has been able to focus on progress and innovation. Diseases that once claimed countless lives are now mere whispers in medical textbooks. Technological advancements, unfettered by the constraints of war, have accelerated at an unprecedented rate. This is a world where social equity isn't just an idealistic dream, but a tangible reality. Global cooperation isn't a diplomatic pipe dream, but the norm. It's a world that's been allowed to flourish without the spectre of war looming over it. It's a world that's been given a chance to focus on peace, sustainability, and the betterment of all its inhabitants. In this reality, a united global government stands as a beacon of hope. Its primary mandate being the prosperity and well-being of all humanity. It's a utopia, a testament to what humanity can achieve when it's not at odds with itself. And so Doc and Marty find themselves faced with an unimaginable choice. Which reality should become the true timeline? They stand at the precipice of two worlds, each a testament to the power of their actions, each a reflection of a future they helped shape. When faced with a decision that could alter the course of history, what would you choose? Our heroes, Marty McFly and Dr. Emmett Brown, are faced with such a dilemma. They have the power to shape the course of time, to mold the future into a shape of their choosing. But with such power comes an immense responsibility. They stand at a crossroads with the fate of humanity lying in the balance. In one hand they hold the original timeline, a tapestry woven with pain and progress, strife and success. It is a path marked by the scars of war, by the triumph of the human spirit in the face of adversity. It is a reality that has given rise to the world as we know it today, a world that, despite its flaws, has achieved remarkable feats of innovation and resilience. In the other hand, they hold a new utopian reality, a world unmarred by the devastation of World War II, where millions of lives were never lost. It's a reality where humanity has flourished, where social equity and global cooperation are the norm, not the exception. It's a world that promises a bright, prosperous future for all. But there's a twist. In this new world, Marty and Doc encounter versions of themselves that have lived lives free of the scars of war. These counterparts, having experienced the utopian reality firsthand, present a compelling argument for allowing this new timeline to prevail. They advocate for a future where humanity thrives, where the mistakes of the past are but distant echoes. Yet Marty and Doc are aware that tampering with time on such a grand scale could have unforeseen consequences. They grapple with the ethical implications of their decision, aware that their choice will irrevocably shape the future. It's a heavy burden, one that weighs heavily on their minds as they debate the merits of each timeline. It is a decision that holds the fate of humanity. And with that, they must choose. Will they embrace the original timeline, accepting its pain and progress as necessary steps towards our current reality? Or will they take a leap of faith, allowing the utopian reality to take precedence in the hope of a brighter future for all? The answer lies in their hands. In a world of possibilities, the future is ours to shape. In the heart of the conundrum, Doc and Marty turned to a futuristic council, a consortium of historians, ethicists and scientists from both realities. A spirited debate ensued, weighing the merits and drawbacks of each timeline. The council, in all its wisdom, chose to let the utopian reality bloom. With this mandate, Doc and Marty, our time-hopping heroes, set to work. They calibrated the Delorean, adjusted the flux capacitor, and set the course for a new dawn. Every tweak, every modification was done with utmost care, ensuring the utopian timeline would rise above as the dominant reality. It was a moment of bittersweet goodbyes as they parted ways with their counterparts. The echo of their choices would ripple through the ages, but the duo stood resolute, and so they bid farewell, knowing they have given humanity a fresh start. Back in 2024, a new world awaits, A world where the echoes of a tumultuous past have been replaced by the harmonious hum of progress. It's a world where peace isn't just a hopeful whisper, but a resounding reality. In this new dawn, innovation takes center stage. Advances in technology and medicine, once hindered by the spectre of war, now flourish unhindered, offering solutions to problems once deemed insurmountable. Diseases that haunted our past are now relics of a bygone era, as new cures and treatments abound. The decision to alter the course of history was not made lightly, yet the impact of this choice is tangible. The world now thrives on a foundation of equality where every individual has the opportunity to contribute to the greater good, unburdened by the weight of historical prejudice. And so we see the dawn of a new era, where peace, innovation and equality reign.